It's not got to go with it going up onto all that grass. I nicked a lot bit of that guy's driveway, but I was fair proud of the first reverse take, because there is a metal grate that could cause problems for me.
Slightly naughty, I know. Could get spicy, a little bit spicy.
No! I want it. Oh god, that does not look good at all. Morning, sweet pea. Welcome back. Or just welcome if you've never saw me before. My name's Jay. And if it's not immediately obvious, Class 1 truck driver. Based in Edinburgh. And this beautiful stuff is Rebar. This gets used in the building industry. Keeps your concrete nice and strong, stops it falling apart. That is mesh. It usually goes in your foundations of your house, factories, that kind of stuff. I think it has other applications as well, but we'll not concern ourselves with that. As you can see, not fully strapped down yet. Didn't get enough time on Friday to finish strapping it down. So that is going to be our first port of call today. So as you can imagine, building sites is actually all I do. There's 4 drops on this, and then we're coming back, and then I've got a 5th drop, but it's just at Leith, so not too far. But this stuff at the back, this is our first drop, and then we have a couple of ton to go into Glasgow. Then we'll go to Bishopbriggs with a wee pickle, and then the rest, 8 ton, is going to Edinburgh Park. And then let's see, we're coming back in and we've got like 2 ton to go to Leith. A horrible wee street for what I can see, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to get this strapped down, and then we'll talk a bit more about it once we get on the road. Right, been driving 45 minutes. We got that load strapped down all nice. Hopefully you saw that. We're getting off the M8, Junction 4, and we're going to cut down towards Lanark, because that's where our first drop is. It's just on the outskirts of Lanark. But it's I've been told the guys will be on site for 7:15. Whether they could tip me from 7:15, probably not. And the whole reason we're doing Lanark first rather than going out as far as we can to our first drop, like is what I normally do. I like to go all the way out and then work my way back towards work. We can't do that today because I have a delivery for a school which has timed access. I would get on site from 8 o'clock, and then after 8:30 you're not allowed to leave till 9:30, which would just put me right on the back foot. So I couldn't risk going there for 8 o'clock and no getting out before 8:30, because the last time I done that, a load of tippers turned up, and they prioritise the tippers because they can't be sitting about. So I'm coming to Lanark first, and then we've got a drop in Glasgow, then we've got the school which is in Bishopbriggs, and then like I said, we'll go down to Edinburgh Park and we'll drop that 8 ton off there, and then into work, pick up the 2 ton, go into Leith. Now I think the school one could be a bit of an awkward reverse if they want me to try and reverse, and again I don't think they will. And the Leith one looks like that could be quite awkward to get into because it's tight roads and there's big bollards on all the corners. I would use something else, but there's 12 metre bars in it, so I need the 40 foot trailer or the urban trailer. But this whole thing round trip without stopping, 5.5 hours, and without traffic. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have the time to swap trailers and faff about. And then I've got a 2 metre overhang, and I don't think it's a great deal of 12 metre bars either, so they wouldn't be pretty stiff, they'd be dragging along the floor, I think, which obviously not ideal. Flock's not ideal at all. So I'm just going to have to stick them on a 40 foot trailer and hope that I can get around these bollards without touching them. Again, I've looked on Street View, I kind of think of the road, I've been past it hundreds of times, but I kind of think how wide the junction mouth is. It does look a bit tight on street view, and that's what makes me think it might be a bit snug getting the 40-foot trailer in. But I could be wrong, folks, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before using street view, both ways. Thought it looked nice and wide, turned out to be terribly narrow, and thought it looked terribly narrow, turned out to be nice and wide. So it's one of those, I'll find it when I turn up. Obviously if you're using street view like I am, take everything you see with a pinch of salt. Another thing that's happened to me is there's been a nice big wide road, when I've looked at it on street view and been like, that'll do me. Turned up and it was just loaded both sides with cars, so it wasn't wide at all. Turned out to be very, very narrow. But the worst possible thing, cars, I don't mind when it's narrow, and it's because the road's naturally narrow and there's fences and whatnot. It's not so bad phoning your boss and going, oh sorry, I've knocked over a fence. It's one thing to do that, but it's another to wipe out a load of cars. It's just, somebody posted a video on TikTok, guy in a rigid, it must have wiped out, I don't know, about 20 cars. I think it was in France. Sounded like the guy was speaking French. There was a guy chasing him. It wasn't the guy that was doing the damage he was filming. Obviously, not going to incriminate himself like that. But he kind of started off nice and slow and was trying to avoid the cars, and then he got stuck on a car. And I think that was the point where he went, stuff it. And he just wheelied it right through the scheme, ripping every car apart as he went. I tell you what though, folks, for allegedly people being on site for 7:15, it's remarkably quiet. Yeah, no one here. Not a single van or car or anything. Well, I'll get out and see. I don't know, I really want to take the Artic round this corner. Is it permission? Is it what? But then I'm not going to be able to. I'm really going to be able to get tipped here either. They're not getting the machine unit. Is that an 8-tonner? I think it is. That's an 8-tonner. We should be not bad. See, they might ask me to drive in, but then I would have to do the reverse out in that corner on a blind side. Would not be fun. So if they ask, I'm just going to say no. Already it looks like there's somebody going to be leaving. I wonder if I could reverse in and just sit tight to that wee garage on the left there. I think people would still be able to get past me. And then I'll just be sitting waiting on somebody turning up. Really want to be watching that raised train. Good, I never touched it. So thank you. I don't know if they appreciate the thanks or not because I wasn't looking, but I just assumed she was. Right, we have to try and get round that corner. I'm not 100% sure I will get it without destroying stuff, but we're going to try. Right, we'll start trying to send it now. So I'm already tight to this left hand side. See, they said they've had lorries round here already. I'm sure they have, but no any Artics, I don't think. No, no chance. Not got to go with it going up onto all that grass and that, but maybe if you pull some of this fencing back, I can cut a bit more of this corner, eh? That's the issue, because I can't cut this corner, eh? This is your bit of land, you're not got to mind it getting torn up a bit, eh? As far as you can, to line it up again. Start sending it. I really need as much of that corner as I can get. I'm saying you can see that wing mirror, and then I'm Put my hand in front of you. There you go, she'll go at that fox. Ah, she's a thing in it, that. Try to stay off that person's driveway as well. Straighten up now. Then do what, go on the crest. Don't think I went on the grass. There we go, now we can straighten up. Yeah. And it's straight back at that. Yeah, I need to get this box in here. This is also for these guys. And the box is falling apart. I'm yet to see willpower magically make the slings get on. Wee sprinkle of fairy dust and just that's it, done. Not a bag though. That's staying. No, mate. Whoa. That's staying. It's just the stuff on top of the mesh. Sure, boy. Wee squiggle on each of them, mucker.
Do you want me to sign?
Just where it says signed. Print your name on her. Square it up to the machine so there's not so much weight hanging forward. Right. Back you go gently. Easy, you're starting to rise. Right, come down nice and slowly. Watch my tyres though. Whoa. Back you go. Wouldn't be the first time, buddy. Hey folks, we're out of here. We're getting to Kilburn Street for 9:25. Mute that. The young lad is going to follow along behind me. Put all the ratchets away. Aye, we're all good. We're good to go. I know my systems are not great. Now, the only thing is my trailer's going to drag quicker than when I pushed it. You push it around the corner, it wants to go away. You drag it around the corner, it wants to turn in quicker. I nicked a little bit of that guy's driveway, but it's fine. It's fine. I nick a little bit of stone as well. There we go, folks. Beautiful. Contact workshop, trailer right direction, indicator malfunction. Is it really though, or is it just the wiring? I bet it's just the wiring. I'll put money on it just being the wiring. because it does this all the time. And then you hit a bump and it comes back on. See, that's it, it's come back on, it's fine. So we have indicators still, that is good. We will put the beacons off. And I'm still frustrated at the boss man for not telling me they wanted to be there for 7. Nothing would have happened, I know that, but you know, if it could have happened, that would have made my day a whole lot easier. But he did not tell me that. He told them I'd be there at 7 o'clock. He told me there'd be people on site for 7:15. So, and I know if I mention it, he's just got, oh well, that's what he told me, and I never said you would be there for that time. My boss likes to make assumptions on things without passing it along. So, anyway, we'll switch off the now. Hopefully that is the last of the drama today. Probably not. Right, 9:15, 2 hours and 8 minutes driving. Check this out, folks. Oh, at this time of the morning, and the road's empty. I wonder if Glasgow are on holiday. I know I think last week maybe, Edinburgh kids were all on school holidays and the traffic was just around Edinburgh. Lovely. It's looking like that could be the case, folks. Right, anyway, the twat nav wants us to come off at Junction 17, and if you know this section of the M8, you will know Junction 17 has been closed for a very, very, very long time. I'm sure the diversion is Junction 16, go all the way to the end, turn right, kind of brings you to the same sort of area. So I think that's what we're going to do, because I was swithering to come off at 18 and cut back on myself a wee bit, or I think we'll go with the Junction 16 option, and we'll see if we can make our way to site for there. Now, I have done deliveries for this site before, but not to the actual site, because personally I was told we wouldn't get on site, it's too tight. So we delivered to the company's, one of the company's compounds, and yeah, that was that. So I did bring it up with my boss that the last time I was here they said no bueno, no big trucky poo, and he said, oh, it's fine. Yeah, that's it, mate, yeah, that's it, cross the solid white line, why not, eh, why not? Fool, now you got to sit alongside me like a right. Now you look stupid, don't you? I understand the frustration. It's just, a lesser truck driver would have just banged an indicator on and went for it. Yeah, why risk it, folks? I get the whole lane hoggers and you pass them on the left, that's understandable. I do it myself, but to actually like just blatantly undercut, I don't like a slip road like that, just nonsense to me. Is this the, it doesn't say anything about this as a diversion. Well, this is the way we're going, folks, this is the way I've chosen to go. It's the twat I would try to take us off for the A82, I can't remember if it's actually off the A82 or not. I believe we want the right hand lane, because we want to go right along. We'll see if the twat nav actually picks up that I have come off the M8, probably not. It'll start crying. So I could turn right here, but I think I'm too far. I think I'd need to take quite a distance across, so I feel like going to the end of Junction 16 and coming off there would be better. See, I looked it up on Street View, on Google Maps basically, to see what was the best way into this. But because I'm an idiot sometimes, I failed to take it in, folks. I can't remember what way I was going to go in. Right, allegedly I got this wrong. You can go straight over for both lanes now. It wasn't always the case. I'm fairly certain the left hand lane was left turn only. No matter, we'll just force our way in, because this lad in the Cougar was certainly making sure I wasn't getting in front of him, that's for sure. I bet they feel so big about it too. Yeah, you didn't get in front of me. Billy Big Paws. I could care less, folks. I'm 99% positive the right hand lane used to go straight over only. and the left-hand lane went left only. Because there was a few times I come over there and people went straight over for the left-hand lane. I could have been a bit of a dick and went all the way up to the cones like you're supposed to, but given the attitude I've seen so far, I'd probably never get in. Right, we're only about a mile and a half away. The twat nav finally recognised that I'd come off for the 81. So I did take it in, folks. I started remembering I decided to come off at 16 last night. That's probably why I subconsciously picked 16 and not 18. The job is actually between the 82 and the 81, like one of these sort of side roads, if you will, but obviously a bit further up. I don't know if I'm going to have to reverse in or drive in or what. I'll see what the road's like there before I decide anything. I can't remember what the road outside the road I need's like, if it's narrow or... Imagine I'll probably just be driving in and there'll be a turnaround point on site. My boss seemed to think it might be something to do with the college. There's a college there. I can't see it. And then I believe we come out of here and I should be able to cut up round the back way into Bishopbriggs. I don't know if the twat nav will be happy to try and take me that way or not. We'll find out when I punch it in. If not, I'll probably just go that way anyway. I just can't remember the road that cuts across into the back, because the school I'm going to, the road that actually cuts into the back, it kind of is really, it cuts in really close to that school, so I really didn't want to have to come back down to the M8, go round onto the M8 and then cut back into Bishopbriggs. That would just be crap. That's a really long way for a shortcut, but this twat nav has been known to pull an effort like that. I'm just going to block both lanes because I know people are going to try and undertake me to get in front of me. So there's cars obviously parked over there. I don't know if, yeah, you should be able to see them, but there's cars and vans parked anyway, so lane one's of no use to me, because if I go into lane one, nobody will let me out. And if I go straight into lane two, people try and undertake me. You can't win, folks. The must get in front mentality is strong in the car drivers, very strong. I know I've got 5 drops. I feel like I've already recorded an absolute mountain of footage. But like I said, the videos will be as long as they will be. I was trying to restrict how long they were and whatnot, and I always felt like the videos were like not half-assed, but missing stuff. And we're getting the nano cam as well. There's a bit more footage involved now, but I really like that. I like that you get to see the interactions, as it were. Right, we're going left here. That's a fairly big junction. I should be able to fully commit from lane 1. Watch me eat my words in a minute. Can I make it? Nah, that should be fine. I'll just keep it tight to the right, folks, and then we swing it in at the last second, and then we're 200 yards down the road and we turn right. So that's probably not a road that I want to be stopping on to go and inspect what roads are like. Yes, let's go. Aye, that's plenty fine, that junction, I think. Keep it nice and wide. Watch the headboard for the traffic lights. Trailer for the fence. We were all good. We are all good. Right, where's this wee side road? No, this one, but the next one, I think. Is it? Yes. Not this one, but the next one. He's got hazards. I thought he's got his indicators on, but he's not turned. It's not, it's hazards. Oh, there's the site right there. Is it? I think it is. We'll get the beacons on is what we'll do. There's the entrance though. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do that. Let's see. There's the entrance. Well, that can't be right there in the corner, is it? I think it is. Where's your entrance about, my car? Huh? Where's the entrance about? Go back round, he says. Famous last words. Alright. Beautiful. Hey, for blind sides. Alright here, am I? I'm alright here, am I? Oh, fair enough. Well, that was aye. Any responsible adults, Macca?
A signature.
Just on that top sheet, buddy. You gotta have stopped the traffic. Not that there's any coming. Beautiful. Right. Primary school. Now, look, there should be a set of lights here. Right, I'm charging up the Nano the now. That's a bus lane and taxi, so we won't go into that. Time is it now? 9:53. Can't tell you how much driving I'm on because oh no, that is this lane. We want to go straight over. My lane assist warning things up. There you go. 2 hours 24 minutes driving. We want to go straight over, and then that should take us in the back road to Bishopbriggs. Right, we're at the next left. That's not a good sign, that big motor turning in there either. I can't see why he would be got a building site. Surely not, surely not. There must be a cut through. I wonder if he's gone through the cut through I was thinking about. That's at the 81. Possibly. We're going to hog the lanes a bit. Just a wee bit, just a wee tiny touch. Right, there's nothing coming, so we're going to hog more of the lanes than I was originally intending to. Better have the space and not need it than need the space and not have it, folks? There we go, round the corner. Nice and simples like. Right, I have I can't remember if I've recorded this delivery before, but the last time I was here, so there's they've got two entrances, they're right next to each other, but it's like a V set back for the fencing. You'll understand when I get there. And when I went there the last time, they got me to reverse into one side and then went, oh no, that's not going to work. Come back out, reverse up, drive into the site, and then reverse back out. It was a faff of it. I was fair proud of the first reverse take because aced it, absolutely aced it. It was all for nothing, folks. It was all for nothing. The tippers had turned up like what I was talking about earlier on, and that was why they ejected me for the site, because they didn't want them sitting about. I need that side of the road. On you go in. You take pal, you go. You're welcome. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Thank you. She knew. She knows the score, folks. Eh? She hung back. Not a problem for her. Right. Down here. So far, all the times I've turned up here, I've been lucky and not had too much difficulties getting manoeuvred around about this area. There is, however, a mobile crane in now, so and oh, there's a truck just reversing out. That's nice. 10 past 10, so we're after the 9:30 curfew, which is good. We'll get the beacons on. So I'm guessing I won't be reversing into where the mobile crane is now. That was a reverse I done that I was quite proud of. You might be able to see it in this camera once we drive in. I am stopping, mate, come. I just didn't want to be fully blocking the road. So straightforward this reverse out, to be honest. But the reverse into that side was, yeah, it took a little bit of finessing to get her in. Malcolm's.
Huh?
Malcolm.
They're on the break in with me.
Eh?
They're on the break.
Ah well.
This week you're doing in here, drive in near me.
Aye.
What, you stick us something, mate? Both way.
They're on their break. Happy days. Just what I wanted to hear. Brilliant. So that's a fairly straightforward reverse out of here. I'll just get myself in the gate and then we'll go into that big deep puddle and then I'll get some ratchet straps off.
Oh, Monday boys.
Hi, tell me about it. I got off to a terrible start. Turned up on site and there was not a soul there. My boss told me, oh, the lads will be there for 7:15 and then eventually somebody turned up.
That's
and they're
the
like,
stuff we skip.
I know.
Like that, George.
I did that.
oh, U-bars, eh? Is that what we're waiting to skip? U-bars?
Lads in the fucking skip.
Maybe thought it's been lost. I mean, there's days where I just do one as well. Eh?
Very interesting.
We're based in Edinburgh, Seafield.
You want to be the responsible adult mucker?
Well, who's that?
You only have to pretend. Right, we're done. I know. Just a small matter of getting reversed out of here now. And muting that. There is a metal grate that could cause problems for me. I think that should be enough. Yes, it is enough. Try not to slide on the metal grate. Let the headboard get past the gate, start the switch. There we go. Nice gently onto the road. And we switch the unit onto the road. And we call that beautiful. There we go. I'll not beep the horn because we're in a residential area. Cheers my car. We'll put the seatbelt on before it starts crying at me. Come on, seatbelt, come on. There we go. We will do that with a... Right. 2 hours 43 minutes driving. I've got it set to go back to work. But we're actually just going to Edinburgh Park. But it's a shame we're getting to work about 12:10. We're going to ignore this, the stupid twat nav. It wants us to turn right here. I would have a bad day if I tried to do that. So we ignore it and we continue on because I know I can make this way. And we'll put the beacons off. Is what we'll do. And we'll pray that nobody's parked all funky around here because that would ruin my day. So far so good. No. Right, we'll just let this lad come up. I think I can get around him. Up you come, mate. I need you to come all the way, mate. That's the one. That's the one. There's nowhere else for me to turn around, so. Right, there's a telecoms lid there. I didn't want to touch that. We did mount the curb ever so slightly, but that's fine. I'm going to mount this curb. There we go. Swinging over to the left. Need telecom lids on this side, so we'll mount this one. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, I think I'll record the Edinburgh Park stuff, but I don't know if I'll use it or not because it's a really mundane, straightforward affair. Is that his van? I think that's his van. I think we're alright though. Again, telecom lid, but we're past it. Still no telecom lids. We are past that as well. Sweet. Right. It should be a straightforward road out here now. I think this is nice and chill. So I'll switch these off for now and we'll pick up when I get near Edinburgh Park. Sound like a plan? Righty ho. 11:45. Well, it's actually just left 20 to 12. We're on an hour driving. I forgot my tackle switches to brake when I switch the engine off. I clearly sat about long enough to reset it, and I've come out, it hasn't just popped up. I can't remember how long I said I wasn't driving. But it's fine, it was a legal reset, because I never actually done anything while I was waiting about. I just spraffed with the gateman a bit. Little chin wag. We're just coming up to Hammerston Gate. We're going to wing round the back of Krispy Kremes and see what's happening at the bus gate. They have just been opening it and letting me in. A lot of folks seem to be jumping out and using the intercom, but I've not had to. One time I had to, and that was it. And there was another time I turned up and the wee man that was manning the gate had obviously took a wee bio break probably extended by TikTok or something, and never came back. But the exit barrier was open, so I just went through the exit barrier. Slightly naughty, I know, but look at this, folks, look at the weather. Woo. It's making me all jovial. Just watching not take this too sharp. Loads of room. There's actually two sites around here. S1 Developments, which is the one we're going to now, but there's also a Places for People, and it's on the other side of the tram tracks. But they're also taking the stuff for that side on this side, because apparently the health and safety is a bit more mental on the People for Places side. So rather than take me in there and have all the faff about of not allowed to do this, can't do that, sign this paperwork, blah 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 blah, they just take me in here. We'll get a beacon done and a wee indicator. There's a tipper there, so oh no, why are they tipping it in there? That's where I need to be. Will I be alright getting in there? I don't know, folks. I'll keep it to the left, Jason. Don't want to wipe out the barriers, especially after making a TikTok about somebody else who wiped the barriers out. I did not physically see it happening, folks, so don't worry, I wasn't sticking anybody in it. There was just evidence that it had been whacked by a truck or something leaving. How difficult is it to just open gates, eh? Alright, Mucka, wee bit of rebar.
I'll see the guys over there. I'm just visiting.
Just visiting. No bother, Mucka. We need to keep going straight a little bit because we're going to wipe out that gate otherwise. There we go. If you're round. So in there is where I want to be going, but I'm not all that confident. Well, I'll get turned around. I should be able to get turned around in there. I just don't know if I'll make the corner now. Alright, Mucka. S1 Developments this time.
S1 Developments, that's all.
Aye.
Right, I'll get it bigger up to you now in 2 minutes.
Am I going in there or?
You'll be picking it off in the air, aye.
Well, I need him out the way.
Ah, he can get it away. Right, just give me a minute.
No bother, Mucka. You get past alright, aye? Ah, he's fine. Beautiful. Right, now we need to just go where he was, but in the compound. I don't know how hard all this bit is. I can see it, it's fine, it's fine. Take her nice and wide. There we go. Right, we'll get some ratchet straps off. Right, we're tipped. Now we just need to put the reverse test into practice. Let's see, is that enough? Yep. Oh, he's got to sort it with the machine. Beautiful. Beautiful, folks, beautiful. Just like in the reverse test. There we go. Right, back to work now. To pick up this 2-ton. Now, I don't know if they might have tried to cut the 12-metre bars out the big bundle they've made and just have me go out with it on the rigid. There's an overhang front and back. The rigid is 10.5 metres long, so she can do that legally. But I didn't like it, folks. I'd rather just take it on the Artic, if I'm honest. Nice lad, nice lad. Right, now we're going to make this without wiping out the gate. Obviously I won't wipe out the gate, I will get out and adjust if I need to. Headboard is passing the fence. Lovely joblet. Wheels are passing the gate. Fence, whatever you want to call it. This person obviously doesn't know that there's a bus gate here. Are you going in there, are you? Gone into a building site, mate. I'm not sure if you realise that. Has this person got a pass? Or are you just pressing the button? Oh no, he's got a pass. Now, is this fence going to stay up? Yes. Sometimes they didn't, folks. I think they want to destroy the barrier just because I was a bit quick off the mark. Right, we're now saying we're getting back at 11:45, but it's not going to be 11:45, folks, because I'm going to stop and have a spot lunch because I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I don't know why I said it like that, but you know, beacons off, and aye, we will mosey on round the bypass. There shouldn't be too much traffic. I've jinxed that again, haven't I? I've said it. I keep telling myself, I'm not going to say these things. I'm not going to be all positive and be like, ooh, you need traffic, or oh, this site is lovely and wide open, and you turn up and it's not, or there is traffic, or I'm terrible at jinxing myself. I really am. Keeps it interesting for you guys though, doesn't it? If I'm tearing my hair out, like, ooh, how's he going to get out of this one? He's fudged it now. He's fudged it now, guys. I've maybe had a bit too much coffee, so I do apologise if I'm coming across as a bit whacked out. Yeah, I've really spanked the coffee hard today. But speaking of, if you guys want to purchase the coffee, there'll be a wee QR code. You can scan it with your phone, take you to my website, and buy me a coffee. Or not. I mean, if you've made it this far, I imagine you must be somewhat enjoying it, or fell asleep, one of the two. Maybe you wake up and be like, oh, buy me a coffee. Aye, let's get this lad a coffee. That would be nice. I appreciate a coffee, guys. And if you're actually wondering what I'll buy with it, it's just equipment for doing these kind of videos. I said earlier on, look, he's packing it in, or thinking about packing it in. His hand has been forced, met to the point. Which, I mean, if that's the case, then, you know, bit shitty, but you've got to take it as it comes. But it got me thinking, like, what would I do? Because I really enjoy making the YouTube videos. And I've spent a crap ton of money on camera gear. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't really do anything else, if I'm honest. Making the videos is the hobby. But the only time I've got to make videos is while I'm at work. So I make videos about work. I get slated for it sometimes, but it is what it is. I've never understood people who slate somebody for enjoying something. If it makes you happy, crack on. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't affect me any. Whatever other people find is enjoyable. But aye, some people are hard about slating me for it. Is that John? No, it's not. It's somebody called the Big Gun. I don't know who that is, John. Who's the Big Gun? I just flashed him anyway, and he's probably just like, who's that crazy mother? Aye, that one. Hey, anyway, I'll switch these off for now, and we'll pick up maybe when I'm leaving to go to Leith. So it's a road, I think it's called Hallmire Road. It's in between Iona Street and I forgot the name of the other street. Aye, Bollards on all the corners. Could get spicy, a little bit spicy. Find out soon enough. 2:05. We had our lunch, reset driving, been back in. We now has the, was it 2.5 ton? I think it was a bit more. It's maybe closer to 3 ton. When red lights, no. I forgot what I was saying now. I stopped at the lights. It's not the end of the world there, but I just wasn't expecting them. But anyway, we go up Easter Road, turn right on Thorntree Street, and then left we're on Hallmire Street. But I've seen the building site, so Hallmire Street goes between Iona Street and Thorntree Street. But I want to come in for the Thorntree side rather than Iona Street. Iona Street looks like the slightly better option, but then it would be a blind side, and the road's narrow enough as it is. So rather than give myself a headache, I'm going to attempt to get in for the Thorntree side. I say before, it could be that Google Maps is just making it look really tight, and it's actually going to be plenty fine. We'll find out until we get there, folks. Right, now which one is it? It's not this one. No, it's not that one. Thorntree Street. Do I want to? Oh god, that does not look good at all. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the next one up. That looks horrible. So we got Lorry Street, not Iona Street, Lorry Street. Crap. It was the one previous to that, wasn't it? Right, here's hoping that isn't a reverse down to them. The lights are stopping the traffic for us. Nothing coming. Bada bing, bada boom. Right, Hallmire Street. Oh. So this is at the slightly wider end that I was talking about. But you see all the bollards that I was talking about. I think we'll be fine though. Aye. Loads of them. She was very happy with herself. What? Did everything just launch itself? It did. Yeah, I think this is it down here, it is. See, there we go. We're getting beacons on. I did not see that speed bump in the slightest. There is nowhere to turn around. I'll just get them to reverse me on the street if I need to reverse back in. How much stuff launched itself? There's nothing here. Alright, my car.
What's that?
Rebar for GGK.
GGK?
Yes.
Alright. You want to reverse it? You want to go back and pull on the left. And then just reverse. I'm going to open the gate for you.
Aye, no bother. Well, this is a handy little bit. I was thinking about going right out in the street there. But no, that's easier. I am going up onto the pavement. but it's fine. There's nothing there. See, the thing is, folks, I didn't see any machines or anything to lift stuff off with, so I feel like they might just send me away out again. They'll mount that. Yeah, they'll mount that. There you guys got the gates up in now. I didn't see any forklifts or anything on site. That sounds like a wee forklift.
No. No, I'm going up shit here.
I'm coming back to get him, eh?
Oh, when?
Today.
Possibly today.
Yeah, the 3 pipes between the skips. Oh, today too. 1 week, fucking.
Aye. Like when they tell me they're on break, it'll be 5 minutes. An hour later.
Be here a while, eh?
No. Didn't they start out that way though? You just putting it here, are you? You get that up in the air, I'll slowly drive it. See if you try to swing it a bit high. Yep. Right, I'll pull it.
Thank you.
Right. I'm going to slowly pull this out because the 12 metre bars, I can't get the height for it. So now, watch, make sure nothing catches. Ah, he's fine. Right, we're done. Done and done. I need to go back to work now. Put 4 sheets of mesh on this trailer, possibly for Wednesday. Tomorrow, I am going to Lockerbie. That's the one. Right, I'm going to go the way I know. Right, that's telling me that my indicator's only working again. I've got a loose wire somewhere. I can't see that's it. It's been off then. It's fine. I'm going to Lockerbie, Arla Foods. I think I've been there before, so I'm not sure if I'm going to record tomorrow or not. It's a gorgeous run down, but I mean the first hour is the best run, the best part of the run, and you're not going to see it because it's still going to be dark, folks. So, and in case you're wondering, I'm going this way because I know I can get out this way, even though work's back that way. I got in fine this way, so I'll get out fine this way. Well, that's the thinking, folks. It doesn't always work out like that. Aye, we've got loads of room. Loads of room. But anyway, if you're first time watching, guys, hit subscribe. Some of my days are absolutely horrendously crazy, and other days are not too shabby. I need your side of the road, mate. I'm watching you, don't worry. Anyway, if you want to see more, there'll be videos and playlists around here that you can click on. There'll be more to see. Some of them, like I say, they're a bit wild, and other ones not so much. But what I can promise you, there's no loading bays, there's no fridges, anything like that. I appreciate you watching, guys. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you in one of these ones.